Today, on 7th November 2025, we gather here in this heartfelt space to remember and honor remarkable souls who have recently left us, along with those whose legacies continue to inspire. Together, we'll celebrate their journeys and also reflect on WWE legend Roman Reigns' recent struggles that fans everywhere have connected with. Don't forget to subscribe and be a part of our growing family of remembrance and strength. Kerry von Erich, born on February 3, 1958, was one of the most beloved and charismatic professional wrestlers of the 1980s. A proud member of the legendary Von Erich wrestling family, Kerry stood out for his incredible athleticism, movie star looks, and natural connection with fans. Known in the ring as the modern-day warrior, he became a symbol of strength and determination. Kerry began his wrestling career in Texas, where he quickly captured the hearts of fans in world-class championship wrestling, WCCW. His matches were filled with passion and energy, and his talent soon made him one of the promotion's biggest stars. In 1984, Kerry reached the pinnacle of his career when he defeated Ric Flair at Texas Stadium to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, a moment that remains one of wrestling's most emotional victories. However, behind the fame and glory, Kerry struggled with deep personal pain, the loss of several family members, and his own battles with injury and addiction took a heavy toll. Despite these hardships, he continued to inspire fans with his resilience and heart. Tragically, Kerry von Erich's life ended too soon when he died by suicide at just 33. His legacy endures as a talented athlete and a deeply human figure whose impact on wrestling remains timeless. Darren Drozdov, better known as Droz, was born on April 7, 1969, in Mays Landing, New Jersey. A gifted athlete, he first made his mark on the football field, playing as a standout defensive lineman for the University of Maryland before moving on to the NFL, where he played for teams like the Denver Broncos, New York Jets, and Philadelphia Eagles. Known for his wild personality and his unusual ability to vomit on command, a trait that earned him the nickname Puke, Droz's charisma made him a natural fit for professional wrestling. He joined WWE in 1998 during the height of the Attitude Era and became part of the iconic Legion of Doom alongside Hawk and Animal. With his mohawk, tattoos, and piercings, Droz embodied the rebellious spirit of that time. Unfortunately, his rising career came to a heartbreaking end on October 5, 1999, when a freak accident during a match with D'Lo Brown left him paralyzed from the neck down. Despite the devastating injury, Droz never lost his optimism. He continued to contribute to WWE behind the scenes and inspired countless fans with his strength, humor, and resilience. When he passed away on June 30th, 2023. At age 54, the wrestling world mourned a man whose courage and positivity left a lasting legacy of perseverance and hope. Bob Armstrong, born on October 3, 1939, was one of professional wrestling's most respected and beloved figures. Known for his charisma, toughness, and natural connection with the crowd, Armstrong built a career that spanned several decades and left a lasting legacy in the sport. He began wrestling in the 1960s, making a name for himself across regional promotions with his athleticism and magnetic personality. Fans admired his passion and authenticity, qualities that made him stand out in every arena he stepped into. Throughout his storied career, Armstrong captured numerous titles, including the NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship and the NWA Tag Team Championship. He became a fixture in the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and later in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, engaging in memorable rivalries and earning the respect of both fans and fellow wrestlers. His old-school style, powerful promos, and never-quit attitude made him a true embodiment of what wrestling was all about. Outside the ring, Bob Armstrong was just as remarkable. A devoted husband, father, and mentor, he inspired countless younger wrestlers, including his sons, who proudly carried on his legacy. His guidance, integrity, and love for the business helped shape future generations of performers. Over the years, Armstrong's contributions were honored through multiple Hall of Fame inductions, celebrating his enduring influence on professional wrestling. When he passed away at 80, the wrestling world mourned the loss of a true legend, but his spirit, passion, and legacy continue to live on in every ring where hard work and heart still matter. Leati Joseph Anoa'i, better known to the world as Roman Reigns, was born on May 25, 1985, in Pensacola, Florida. Hailing from the legendary Anoa'i wrestling dynasty that produced icons like The Rock, Yokozuna, and Rikishi, Reigns was destined to carry forward the family's proud legacy. Yet, before stepping into the squared circle, his first passion wasn't professional wrestling, it was football. A natural athlete with a rare combination of strength, speed, and discipline, Reigns made a name for himself as a defensive tackle at the Georgia Institute of Technology. His remarkable collegiate performance earned him opportunities in the NFL, where he had brief stints with the Minnesota Vikings and Jacksonville Jaguars. However, his dreams of gridiron glory were cut short when health issues and team roster changes forced him to step away from football. What seemed like a setback at the time would, in hindsight, become the turning point that redirected him toward a destiny far greater than he could have imagined. From football to the ring, the making of a WWE superstar. After football, Reigns searched for a new path, and his family's deep wrestling roots soon called him home. In 2010, he signed a developmental contract with WWE and was assigned to Florida Championship Wrestling, FCW, the company's training ground before NXT was established. There, he trained under industry veterans who molded his raw athletic ability into polished ring craft. Early on, he adopted the persona of a self-assured, business-suited competitor in FCW, but his true potential had yet to shine through. That moment arrived in 2012, when WWE introduced him to the main roster as part of a dominant trio that would redefine modern wrestling, The Shield. The Shield era, brotherhood and breakthrough. The Shield, comprised of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley in AEW, debuted at Survivor Series 2012 with a thunderous impact. Clad in black tactical gear and exuding quiet menace, the trio attacked Ryback and disrupted the WWE Championship match, immediately capturing fan attention. Their message was simple: justice, power, and unity. Over the next 2 years, the Shield became the most dominant faction in WWE, defeating top stars and establishing themselves as the backbone of a new generation. Reigns, in particular, stood out with his stoic demeanor, devastating spear, and raw charisma. His signature power moves and commanding presence quickly made him the breakout powerhouse of the group. However, like many great alliances in wrestling, the Shield's unity didn't last forever. In 2014, Seth Rollins' shocking betrayal ended the faction, setting the stage for Reigns to rise on his own. The rise of a main event star. After the Shield's breakup, WWE began grooming Roman Reigns to be the company's next global superstar. He headlined WrestleMania events, won the 2015 Royal Rumble, and captured multiple world championships. Yet, despite his clear athletic prowess and championship pedigree, Reigns faced backlash from fans who felt his push was forced. Night after night, arenas echoed with both cheers and boos, a polarizing reaction that followed him for years. However, instead of letting the negativity define him, Reigns used it as fuel to improve, continuing to deliver powerful performances and emotionally charged matches against some of WWE's biggest names, including Brock Lesnar, Triple H, and The Undertaker. He was learning not only how to win matches, but also how to endure the weight of expectation, battling leukemia, the fight of his life. Behind the bright lights and championship belts, Roman Reigns was fighting a much bigger battle. In October 2018, he stepped into the ring on Monday Night Raw, not as the tribal chief or the top champion, but as Leati Joseph Anoa'i, a man facing leukemia for the second time. The world watched in silence as he revealed that he had been living with the disease for over a decade, having first been diagnosed in 2008. Though his leukemia had been in remission for years, it had returned. forcing him to relinquish his WWE Universal Championship and take a break from wrestling to focus on treatment. The announcement was both shocking and heartbreaking, as fans and wrestlers alike rallied behind him in a wave of love and support. Reigns' battle with leukemia became a defining chapter of his life. He underwent treatment that included oral chemotherapy, a method that helped manage the disease while minimizing side effects. Months later, in February 2019, he made a triumphant return to WWE, announcing that his leukemia was once again in remission. The moment he declared, "I'm in remission, y'all," was met with thunderous applause, tears, and relief from millions who had followed his journey. His comeback wasn't just a return to wrestling, it was a symbol of courage and hope for everyone battling illness. Since then, Reigns has become an outspoken advocate for cancer awareness, using his platform to support research, encourage early detection, and inspire others to keep fighting. The evolution into the tribal chief. After his emotional comeback, Roman Reigns redefined himself both as a performer and a man. In August 2020, he returned with a new edge, aligning himself with Paul Heyman and adopting the persona of the tribal chief. This transformation was more than a character shift. It was a reflection of maturity, authority, and self-belief. The tribal chief wasn't about pandering for approval. It was about commanding respect. Reigns embodied the leader of the bloodline, a faction that included his real-life cousins, the Usos, and later, Solo Sikoa. Together, they dominated WWE, weaving one of the most compelling storylines in modern wrestling history. Under this persona, Reigns has delivered some of the best work of his career. His feuds with Edge, Daniel Bryan, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar showcased not just physical dominance, but also psychological depth. Every match became a story about legacy, pride, and family. His championship reign as the Universal Champion has been one of the longest and most celebrated in WWE history, cementing him as the centerpiece of the modern era. Health challenges and rumors. The truth behind the strength. Like every top WWE superstar, Reigns has endured physical wear and tear. From concussions and shoulder injuries to the nasal surgery he underwent in 2016, his body has faced years of punishment. Most recently, at the 2024 Royal Rumble, he was involved in a storyline attack by Seth Rollins that led to rumors about a legitimate injury. However, credible reports confirmed that Reigns was healthy and the incident was part of scripted storytelling. Still, his history with leukemia means his health remains under close watch, not by speculation, but through proactive management. There have also been widespread rumors questioning his leukemia status and whether WWE conceals medical updates. These claims have no factual basis. Reigns has been open about his ongoing oral chemotherapy treatment, explaining that it's a preventive measure to ensure his remission remains stable. Despite this, he continues to train rigorously, perform at an elite level, and show no signs of slowing down. His limited schedule in recent years isn't due to health decline, but rather a strategic move by WWE to protect its biggest asset and extend his longevity. Financial success and stability. The Reigns empire beyond his dominance in the ring, Roman Reigns has built a strong financial foundation through years of hard work and smart career choices. As of 2025, industry estimates place his net worth at around $20 to $25 million. A major portion of this comes from his WWE salary, merchandise sales, and endorsements. As one of the company's top-paid stars, he reportedly earns several $1 million annually, not including bonuses from major pay-per-view events. His success has also opened doors beyond WWE, including acting roles and promotional ventures. Despite his financial success, Reigns maintains a low-profile lifestyle, focused on family and faith. He has often emphasized financial responsibility, preferring stability over extravagance. His calm demeanor and grounded approach reflect a man who values health and family above material gain. Having faced life-threatening illness, Reigns understands the true worth of well-being and peace, lessons that money alone cannot buy. legacy, and the future of the tribal chief Roman Reigns has already achieved a career that most can only dream of. Multiple world championships, record-breaking reigns, and headlining the biggest WWE events. But perhaps his most remarkable achievement is his transformation from a divisive figure to a universally respected icon. By embracing his true self as the tribal chief, Reigns found his voice, his purpose, and his power. As he moves further into a part-time schedule, much like legends such as The Rock and John Cena, his influence continues to shape the company. Whether he eventually passes the torch to the next generation or continues to reign supreme, Roman Reigns' place in WWE history is secure. He is not just a champion in the ring, but a symbol of what it means to overcome. Conclusion: the unshakable legacy of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns' life story is one of transformation, strength, and survival. From the football fields of Georgia Tech to the grandest stages of WWE, from facing boos in arenas to earning global respect, and from fighting leukemia to becoming one of the longest reigning champions of his generation, his journey embodies courage in every form. He has turned pain into power, setbacks into comebacks, and doubt into dominance. His battles with leukemia and injuries remind the world that even heroes bleed. But his perseverance shows that true greatness comes from how one rises after being knocked down. Financially secure, physically strong, and emotionally grounded, Reigns stands today not only as the head of the table, but as a man who has conquered every obstacle life placed before him. Roman Reigns is not merely a performer, he is a living testament to resilience, leadership, and belief in oneself. As he continues to evolve, his mantra remains clear. Strength isn't just about muscles or titles, it's about the will to keep standing tall when everything tries to bring you down. The tribal chief has earned his place at the head of not just his family's table, but the table of wrestling legends. And his story, both human and heroic, will inspire generations to come.